You've just stepped into She Said What She Said,
where the tea is hot and the shade is real.
and we always say it with our chest. Hello, my
Hello.
friends. We are back today for another wonderful, dramatic episode. Today we're going to get into talking about something a lot of people avoid because it hurts, and that's outgrowing friendships, which a lot of us do.
Friendship breakups can be worse than relationship breakups.
Absolutely. The ones that mean the world to us until they didn't.
Exactly. Girl, this one hits deep because people think breakups are the only romantic relationships, but some of the hardest breakups come from friendships that fade apart.
Yes, and we've definitely gone through some of that.
Facts.
Yes, especially the ones that you never thought would end. Like the person you texted everything to about your birthdays, your breakdowns, bad decisions, and you guys don't even text now. It's crazy.
But see, here's the thing. Outgrowing a friendship doesn't always mean something bad has to happen. Sometimes
No.
you just, grow up. We evolve. We're not on the same page with that person from 5 years ago, and maybe they're not either.
Nope, exactly. Growth doesn't always look the same. And I'm kind of happy when you're aged, for the most part. Most people mature. So sometimes your value shifts, your energy changes, what you tolerate changes, and then suddenly that connection that you thought you needed for years, it fades. Yeah.
And then not even that. Other times, that friendship becomes fucking toxic. There's
Sure.
resentment,
Yes.
jealousy, passive aggression. We've all dealt with it. One-sided energy. You're putting in more than you're receiving. And then you keep trying to relive and revive something that's already gone.
Exactly. Yes. You feel guilty for even thinking about letting them go because you've been around for so long. The length of time equals the amount of connection you're supposed to have with them, apparently.
But not only that, we can talk about grief, and grief being in so many different ways. It can, like I said, be the loss of a parent, the loss of a grandparent, the loss of a family member in general, but it can also be the loss of a friendship. Because letting go of a friendship hurts in more ways than one. It's like mourning someone who's still alive, still out there, and just not in your life anymore.
Yes. It's like one day they just fell off the face of the earth. And no one throws you a breakup party for a friendship. Unless your friend was also part of your girl group, and then you guys all have a party together. There's no closure talk. We need a talk dinner, nothing, because sometimes the shit just fades, and that's okay. There's unanswered text messages, awkward interactions, silence, and then, shit that you just never saw coming.
Worse, you did see it coming, but you wanted to ignore the red flags and the signs because you wanted to hold on to what history that you guys had. Wrong answer.
It is the hardest part, though, honestly, because you don't miss them today, you miss who they used to be, especially if you had a friendship that was so long over time.
And what they used to be, what y'all used to be together. Because, letting go doesn't always mean that you have to hate them. It doesn't mean that you want to wish them any harm. It just means that you are now focusing on yourself and choosing yourself. And honestly, it's a good act of self-respect.
That's what they say. You can love somebody from a distance, and you can be grateful for all the memories that you guys had together. But I don't know. You just need to keep that current version of that friendship to yourself because it no longer serves you.
Not only that, it's about accepting that not everyone is meant to go with you in every step of the way, every level of your life. And it's not like it's not like you're throwing shade to them. You're creating a peace of mind and a piece of space.
Yeah. Say that. Real love doesn't last forever, okay? But it does leave an imprint, and that's enough.
That you can catch yourself replaying old memories, wondering if you could have done more. You start to question yourself if you were the one that outgrew them or you pretty much just gave up. And then you realize both of those can be true, whether you choose to accept it or not. But some friendships don't always have to end with a bang. They just fade away.
They just
and sometimes that fading hurts more.
It is, but it's very necessary. Silence
Absolutely.
doesn't always mean shade, and I want people to understand that. You don't always have to have that conversation just to walk away from somebody. Sometimes silence is self-respect for yourself. Sometimes you stop texting because it hurts, and that's okay. Because you love yourself too much to keep forcing something that is not there anymore.
Not only that, I feel like sometimes growth can cost you the relationships where you had to shrink yourself down, dumb yourself down, belittle yourself to make this friendship work. But friendships can also be built on old versions of you that you have now grown out of. The people who love the unhealed you,
Yes.
toxic. The people who benefit from your boundaries being blurry, toxic.
Say that shit louder with your chest, please. Because when you finally start choosing peace, showing up fully, setting boundaries, you'll notice who gets quiet and who doesn't, who show up and who doesn't, and who calls you fake because you stop being unavailable. Period.
And not only that, that shit hurts. Let's be real. But it also will set you free. The peace of mind that comes with it. You're not walking away from being petty. You're walking away because you're healed and you can't breathe in those stale spaces anymore. You can also wish them well and still walk the fuck away. You can honor the memories and still protect your fucking peace. Just know that not every connection is meant to last forever, and that some are just meant to teach you how to love, lose, and level up.
Goodbye. All right, we're going to do some rapid fire. Are you ready?
Shit, all right.
You're going to finish the sentence. A friendship isn't real if
they can't survive the truth or boundaries.
You know it's time to let go when
you feel drained, not fulfilled every time you talk to them.
Grieving a friendship means
you've honored it even though it ended.
So if you're in that in-between space where a friendship feels off, I want you to know we understand and you're not alone in feeling like that. But if you're scared to let go, know this. It's okay to walk away. It doesn't fit your mold anymore, okay? Even if it once felt like home.
And not only that, even if you are grieving a friendship right now, take your time. You are allowed that time. Feel it in the moment, mourn it in the moment, but don't let the loss convince you that love like that isn't possible to find again. It has to be real, mutual, and rooted in who you are now.
Yes, we will be back next Friday for another episode of Messy Chaos.
And if you want to leave us a comment or message us, if you have a topic that you want us to discuss that you can't discuss, feel free, because you know we damn sure will.
That part. Until next time, bye.